everybody. I promised a tutorial on the tiered ladder, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. This is a hard one to put together, and we did not think that we could really do it very well on paper, so we're just going to go ahead and do a video recording. And I really thought I would do this before y'all even got your kit. So the post office is on, they must be at the top of their game right now because they beat me to this. Okay, so your pieces, and I hope that you can see, I was trying to figure out what the best setup here would be so that you could see. I'm not sure, I didn't know which angle I should go. So hopefully this works. All right, so these four pieces are your main stands. These are the ones that you need first, okay? So they have the little tabs sticking out. So you want to go ahead and match them up. So you have two sets, okay? So one of your sets is the right side with the tab facing right, and the other set is the left side with the tabs facing left, okay? So basically when you put them together, you see this angle here? Let me bring this down. It should fit like that, okay? And then at the bottom, this is what it looks like if I can get it in there. So I can't. Let me see. There. Okay. So make sure they're lined up just like this. All right. Got it. So the next thing that we want to do is get our four pieces that have the slots in them here. So this is what we need next. And what we're going to do is we're going to start attaching them to the tabs here. Okay, so I'm going to take my left side and I'm going to go ahead and attach that. Okay, so that fits right on top of that tab, just like that. So you're going to be gluing this. I'm not going to glue it, but you will. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this one in like that. Okay, so now what I have on my left side is something that it looks like this. Okay, so I have my tabs put in here. You could put a little bit of glue right here to keep that from coming apart. And then now, let me move these canvases. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing with the other side, or the bottom part. Can you see? All right, so here we go. We're gonna pop this onto the bottom one. Now, just for extra support, that's what these four pieces are for. So the ones that do not have the tab holes in them, what you're gonna do with those is take it and glue it on top of this, okay? So that's gonna give it extra support. You're gonna take it and just lay it on top and you're gonna glue it down, okay? So then that's gonna be secured next to that ladder. So we're gonna do that to both sides. All right, so just like that. So this is the left side of your ladder, okay? So that is done. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the right side of the ladder. So we'll pop open, or we'll pop open. We're not gonna pop anything open. We're gonna pop this on, if it fits here. There we go. Gotta do it the right direction or it won't go on. All right, so there's that one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this over. So this is the right side, same thing we just did with the left side. And then we'll do it on the bottom, like this. And then you'll glue on those other pieces, okay? So now you have the right side of the ladder and you have the left side of the ladder. Now, since mine aren't glued, I'm gonna move those so they don't fall off. Okay, so now, and I really hope you can see this. This is what I'm worried about. I may have to glue them because they're not gonna stay together. But now when you stand these up, you have a, hold on. Yeah, I may have to glue them just to show you. Yours will be glued, so they will not be falling off. And by the way, the E6000 that you get in your kit is not going to set right away. So once you glue it, you need to let it sit for about an hour. Otherwise, when you set it up, it's just going to slide everywhere. Okay, so it's really good glue, but it does not hold immediately. Now, how do I show you this? Okay. So you're going to stand these up facing each other. I'll just do this. And then you can basically just set your oh my goodness, falling apart. Then you just slide your trays on each, onto the rails. So the long one goes on the bottom, you just slide it right onto the bottom, and then the smaller one will go on your top shelf. Or it will be your top shelf, and I don't know how to show you that from this angle. So once you get those rails put together though, just sliding the pieces in should be pretty easy. Okay, so let me know. You can send us a message or comment in the group if you're still having a problem getting those together, and we'll help you out. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So these are just to look like fake nails. So once you get this put together, so it'll be like that. Once you put these together, you can, so you'll take this and glue it there. This is the one without the little nail holes, and then you'll put this one on top. And again, that's just extra support. Okay, so you can do that on both sides. Now it looks like you have extra. All right, so that's the ladder. And since we're here, I'll just go ahead and show you the bird pieces too. Okay, so this is the Bless Your Nest decor. So you can order the tiered ladder by itself, but if you got the Bless Your Nest decor too, what you're gonna do with this nest is you're gonna start with the small piece and lay it down, and then you'll take the next smallest piece and just kind of lay it on top of that one, and then the third one. So basically you're starting with the smallest layer and working your way up. So then the biggest part of the nest goes right here. So you have this 3D nest. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is fit the eggs inside. So they should, if you have it twisted right, the eggs sit perfectly inside there. So you may just have to play around with it and twist it a little bit till you get your eggs in, and then you can take this little egg here and put it like that. So then you have this 3D look with your eggs and your nest. Okay, so this is the Bless Your Nest decor that goes with the tiered ladder. So that's, oh, and because it's layered like that, it will set up. It will sit up, not set up. It will sit up on your ladder. Then you have the framed Bless Our Nest here. So you have this big square. You put the frame on. Of course, you paint it. And then you have this base. This base looks a little odd because it's like half letters there. That's because that's just a, it just shows you where to place this phrase, Bless Our Nest. Okay, so you're gonna glue that on top of those letters. Then these little flowers, you're just gonna glue around the wreath. Okay, so you can paint them however you want. You can do it like our example, or you can paint whatever colors you want. Okay, so that's the second piece in this set. Then you have your little bird. Okay, so the bird has a stand. So the round stand goes on the bottom of the bird like this. So now he stands up. Okay, and then you have two fancy little wings here. So take the bigger one and glue it down like that, and then you take the smaller one and just glue it right on top. So you have this 3D bird. okay, on a stand. So once that's all glued, that'll stand up on your ladder. And then the last thing you have is this little birdhouse here. Now, there's a few different ways you can do this, okay? You could take out all of these pieces and just do it like this. So you would have 2 layers to paint, and you do have a stand for this as well. So you just put this little birdhouse on that stand so it stands up, all right? You could do the 2 layers and then put this little ring around that hole. You could paint the circle black, or you know, whatever you wanted, and keep it in there with the ring. You could put this piece, if you want this section to be a different color than the back of the board, you can paint this little triangle and then just place it inside there. So that just makes it easy to paint. And then we have the, you have a 3rd layer. If you want, you can make that a 3rd layer. So once you get all that glued, this will just sit up on your tiered ladder. Okay, so you can order just the ladder, you can order just the Bless Your Nest decor, you can order them as a set. And we've sent out several sets, so that's what this is, a tutorial, because that ladder is hard to get together. Okay, so hopefully that helped those of you that are trying to get that crazy looking ladder, the ladder pieces together. But if not, shoot us a message and we'll try to help. Okay, all right, we'll see you all soon. Bye.